this cybersecurity summit is so crucial at this time, in this day and age, and to have so many different luminaries from different walks of life in one hall is really a remarkable thing. And I think Dr. Sodhi deserves a lot of praise and admiration for having organized such a diverse conference. I was looking at the names that are part of the organization GOVISM, G-O-V-I-S-M, Government InfoSec Managers, the who's who of the country who is dedicated to solving the problem of cyber warfare, cyber crime, and thinking about cyber security is represented, headed of course by Dr. Alok Vijayant himself, but also Bharadwaj ji and Pradhan ji and so many other people. Dinesh Yadav ji is here, who is our own SP from Noida, and luminaries who are in informal settings, brainstorming and thinking about how can we work together in a more synergistic manner to identify solutions for the pressing problems that are in the domain of cybersecurity today. And the young Jitin Jain, Jitin, just stand up for a second. You know, he runs an organization called InfoSec, and young people should come forward and try to organize, people to brainstorm, come together. So Jitin, I'm appreciative of your efforts also. The CIOs that are here, the kind of companies that are represented, may it be Hero Motorcorp or Indigo Airlines and so many other companies, the CTOs, CIOs are here, and it shows your commitment to brainstorm and to think about what is the future of the security of companies, because in this day and age, it is said that every company is a technology company, no matter what sector that you're in. And one of the biggest threats that we face as corporations today is not only profit and loss, but that of the profit and loss that can be affected by information security. So I think the role of the CTO and the CIO has been elevated in this day and age to the level of even CEO. And I think in the times to come, more and more CEOs of companies will be elevated from the positions of CTOs and CIOs. So all those who have come here to Amity University today, we welcome you, and we're so grateful for your presence here today. The young hackers, I should not call you hackers, but you have participated in a HackerCup since the morning, and we were going through all the exercises that you were going through. I'm very impressed by your efforts, and when I look at you, I think of the beginning of CCFIS, what began as the Center for Cyber Forensics and Information Security. At one of our university campuses, an email came which was a bit of a threatening email to one of our faculty members. And the head of the campus sent me that email, and he said, "Sir, what should we do? A threat has come to a faculty, but we can't identify who it's coming from." I said, "Don't worry, there's a student of ours who I had met one time who is a brilliant cyber person." So I talked to that boy, and I said, "Can you identify for me where this email has come from?" He said, "Sir, I will do it." I said, "And how much time?" He said, "Sir, give me 24 hours. So, Kumar Shubham, are you here today? Yes, stand up, stand up. So, within 24 hours, Kumar Shubham came to me and he said, "Sir, this is the response," and we were able to address the problem. And then I said, "Kumar, come and meet me in Delhi." And he came and met, and then I asked Dr. Sodhi to join, because Dr. Sodhi is, of course, the head of all technology of all Amity universities, may it be the VPNs, the video conferencing, the internet, the hardware, software. Dr. Sodhi is heading up all of it. So I said, "Dr. Sodhi, can you meet with me with Kumar Shubham?" And I said, we have to have a center where we can do more of this, where the next generation can be trained of how to become not hackers, but ethical hackers, or have the competence to address challenges that organizations may face. And I asked, what should it be called? And there was a discussion, should it be called cyber forensics or information security? So in a moment of indecisiveness, we said, let's call it cyber forensics and information security. It began as a center which is now working with many government agencies, police departments, and corporations to see how we can create competence in this area and how we can become a provider of service to help companies address the area of threats that emerge from the area of information security and information technology. So Kumar, I'm happy with you, and I see the 10 people that you now have as part of the center under Dr. Sodhi as the head of CCFIS. You're all doing very well. Whenever I go to the center, if I mention their name, they don't answer back. Because in the center, everyone has a code name. Someone is Falcon, someone is Apollo, someone is Neo. And Dr. Sodhi, what is your code name? Huh? Console. He is console. So console controls everything. So he is console. So sometimes when I have to talk to him on the phone, I say, console, what is happening with this project? Then only he will answer to me relating CCFIS. Now the Center for Cyber Forensics and Information Security, because of the great need of industry at the Amity Innovation Incubator, where we are now incubating more than 300 technology companies and where we have taken 50 stakes in 50 companies. And Dr. Chauhan's vision is 1,000 companies we should have equity stakes in. In that center, we are incubating now a sister organization called Cyborg, Cyber Forensics Information Security, which is developing software and hardware projects as plugins to be able to address some of these problems. And none of it could be possible without our Vice Chancellor, Dr. Balwinder Shukla, who is always supportive, and all of the other people who are present here today. Ms. Veena Swaroop is here. Veena ji, we are so grateful that you are here, and grateful to Mrs. C5 to have brought you here, because I think EIL is one of the organizations which has so many engineers. Many of them would be thinking also about information security as far as EIL is concerned, and many of your colleagues are here from the corporate world. With those brief words, I would like to once again thank Dr. Sodi for the really hard effort and dedication that you have for this sector. I am convinced that with the rise of initiatives like smart cities and social networks that are so pervasive in every sphere of life, this area of cyber forensics information security is one that will keep growing, and the relevance will keep increasing. And as a community, and many of them, of the people that are here today, as this community, I hope that we can address this issue so that it does not become a stumbling block in the development of our nation. And in the final words, I would like to thank our founder president, Dr. Aseem Chauhan, who is the inspiration and motivation for everything that we do at Amity, and who has a great and deep interest in this particular area, and it's under whose guidance we are able to do anything that we do here. Thank you.